Texas strong.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the 2014 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Justin Frizzell is my name. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate the company out there on your side of the TV. This is the final episode of this season of Lone Star Roads, and although things are starting to wind down, it's still a busy time in Texas in red dirt music. I'll tell you all about those things, and my buddy Sam Riggs is here to play for you. Let's get started with a little red dirt roundup. Well, there's a lot of new records that are set to release in 2015, and I can just rattle off the top of my head. You got Hippie Love Punk from The Departed. You got Ringling Road from William Clark Green, and I know I'm going to miss a handful of them, but I do know that Aaron Watson's new record will be out in 2015. It's called The Underdog, and I'm particularly excited about this record because Aaron let me hear the whole thing already, and from top to bottom, it is a great record, man. He went up and he got some professional help when it comes to the production department. Mr. Stegall produced this record, and he's produced records for, well, let's just start with Alan Jackson. You can kind of finish there, and boy, that's just right in Aaron Watson's strike zone. Well, you can pre-order it as of right now. Actually, this past Wednesday, it went on sale for pre-order. So if you'd like to pre-order Underdog out in the spring of 2015, go to aaronwatson.com, and you can find out exactly how to do that. More new music coming. This is for the holiday season. Josh Grader and Walt Wilkins and Drew Kennedy, they are big buddies, and they decided to get together and write a Christmas tune. But they couldn't decide exactly what direction they wanted to go, what it wanted to sound like. I mean, you got three creative guys in the room, and finally they decided, you know what? Instead of just covering something or coming up with something new, why don't we cover something, one of our all-time favorites? And they all agreed that it would be Merle Haggard, If We Make It Through December. And man, it is a great song, and they did a great job covering it. And all three of them are on it, playing and singing: Josh Grader, Walt Wilkins, and Drew Kennedy. And they're getting ready to do a Red River Songwriters, I guess, retreat in New Mexico coming up in just a few weeks. So make sure you check that out, any one of their websites. The Rankin Twins, Love Your Guts. They just released a brand new record too, and it's called Good Vibes. And if you want to pick that up, maybe put that in your stocking or somebody else's this holiday season. The Rankin Twins. .com, of course, is their website. Billy Joe Shaver out of Corsicana, Texas, has, he's hit the big time in our hearts for the longest time. But now he's going up to New York City, and David Letterman will have him as a guest. That comes up December 17th. And I guess David said, hey, Billy Joe, if you want to bring some friends with you, go ahead. And so Billy Joe Shaver and Willie Nelson will be on David Letterman here in just a few short weeks, again, December 17th. And I really... like I mentioned on Facebook, said, I hope David cancels the rest of his guests, lets those two play, and then just interviews them all night long. And that certainly would be a hit. Also making the move to the big screen, or I guess I should say the TV screen, is our buddy Wade Bowen. Just released his self-titled project there at the tail end of October, self-titled Wade Bowen. And he is going to see Conan on the West Coast out in Los Angeles. And that'll happen, I think, the first 1 or 2 weeks of January. I want to say it's either the 4th or the 9th, but I also know Music Fest is right in there, and we all know Wade's not going to miss that. By the fact, speaking of Music Fest, we will be there, so if you're going to the mountain, make sure you find Lone Star Roads while you're up there. So congratulations to Billy Joe Shaver, Willie Nelson, and Wade Bowen, all going to the TV. This guy has had a tremendous year. Outrun the Sun is an absolutely awesome record. Just hit after hit have continued to come off this thing, and he's here today. Big 2014, big 2015 coming. We'll find out all about that here shortly. Y'all say hello to my friend, Mr. Sam Riggs.
Howdy. This is a new record. It's not off Outrun the Sun, but it'll be on the next one. Well, I've always been in love with things that kill me. Spend every night looking for a buzz. And caught between cigarettes and whiskey. It's bad for me, just can't get enough. And the first time that I breathed you in, I felt it. And then you kissed my lips and I was done. I never knew how hard it'd be to quit you. Some days it feels like more than I can take. One more kiss is all I need to get through. I guess you're just a habit I can't break. 'Cause every time I see your face, I need one more toke, just like secondhand smoke. You will always be that one addiction I can't ever seem to leave behind. And I know I'll end up burned, but I'm still wishing you'd come along, start messing up my mind. And baby, I can't even be around you without wanting you just one last time. I never knew how hard it'd be to quit you. Some days it feels like more than I can take. One more kiss is all I need to get through. I guess you're just a habit I can't break. 'Cause every time I see your face, I need one more toke, just like secondhand smoke. Oh baby, I can't even be around you without wanting you just one last time. I never knew how hard it'd be to quit you. Some days it feels like more than I can take. One more kiss is all I need to get through. I guess you're just a habit I can't break. 'Cause every time I see your face, I need one more toke, just like secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke, just like secondhand smoke.
Hey, man. New stuff.
Yes, sir.
Love that, man. That's a great record, man.
Thank you.
Let's come back and talk about all this new stuff we're going to hear in 2015. You want to?
Let's do it.
All right. More Sam Riggs. When we come back, you're watching the Lone Star Roads. Y'all hang in there. Welcome back to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the official truck of Texas, the 2014 Ram 1500. Find us online, LoneStarRoadsTV.com, and all along the social networks. We're on Facebook, Lone Star Roads, and of course, follow us on Twitter at Lone Star Roads. You've been following this guy in Texas music for quite a while now, and he's had quite the year. So glad he's here. Say hello to Sam Riggs. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
New tunes.
New tunes, man.
There's always new tunes, though, isn't there?
Well, you hope there's always new tunes, but
right.
Sometimes the new tunes aren't good tunes, so there's some new good tunes.
How many times have you run into that wall where you've got a bunch of them, you're like, oh, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with these?
Constantly, man.
Really?
It's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the stuff you write is going to be terrible, but you're banking on that last, 15% being good and then about 5% being great.
Take that 80% and build it into that 20%.
But you got to get through it, man.
Right?
Yep. They say crap makes good fertilizer.
There it is. Musical advice for those of you just getting started from Sam Riggs. I was looking at your guitar. They don't sell them that way, do they? Or do they?
No, not anymore.
A nice Gorilla tape there across the top?
With the Rockstar add-on.
Right.
Yeah, I was doing a guitar flip, like Blink-182 style around the world, around my back and over the top. And I do it every night, but I guess on all my shenanigans, I wore my strap thin where it buttons on, and I threw it back, and it shot back like a rocket straight into my acoustic.
Where was this at?
This is at Hanks and McKinney.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed my acoustic, ricocheted off that, and smashed into the drum set, knocked all the cymbals down. Chad thought somebody just shot at him. And I wasn't, sometimes I get a little wild on stage, but I was just in it to win it. And,
well, I've been on that stage. There's not a whole lot of room
I know.
to do anything other than perform. And then you decide to pull off circus tricks on that thing.
Well, I do 3 things before I do a guitar flip. I check my strap locks, make sure they're in. I check, make sure I got room, and I say a little prayer.
Right.
And then I let it rip. And you
Apparently the Lord was busy that night there, Sam
yeah,
Riggs.
he was at the bar.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So we were talking about what, and you have to agree by now. You live it, you see it, you hear about it. You've had quite a bit of success here in 2013, especially here in 2014. It's been a great year for you, hasn't it?
2014 has been nothing short of amazing for me. It's been just like a dream. It's been amazing.
Can you remember January of 2014 and thinking about what you wanted to do this year, and then now here we sit at the tail end of the year and you went, well, I accomplished that, plus this, or I didn't quite get to where I wanted to be?
I definitely accomplished a lot of the goals I wanted to set, but I'm always kind of looking to the horizon, to see what else is out there. So as the year went on, there were some things I wanted to accomplish. Some of the things I didn't get a chance to get it done, but I got so much more. I got to experience so much more than I thought I would. I got to do so much more than I thought I would, and more than anything, the fans. I mean, it just exploded. And that's the big thing for me. There's. So it's been an amazing year in that regard for sure.
What's the one thing of this entire year that you remember the most? And it doesn't necessarily have to be music, but what's the special moment of 2014?
Well, there's been so many of them, and it's people ask me my schedule all the time, and I have to pull out my phone and look at my calendar because I can't remember anything anymore except for my songs. We were 14 people shy of doing our first sold-out show.
Really?
In 2014.
Where was that at?
That was at the office in Lubbock.
Oh yeah.
And then before that, on my birthday, in Lubbock, we did almost 600 people at Wild West, which and those are small numbers for a lot of artists, but for me, starting out, and really just catching it,
Right.
catching it this year.
But isn't it cool? I mean, yeah, you want to put as many people in there as possible. Because there's a lot of behind the scenes that goes into those numbers.
Yes.
But at the same time, if you get 5 people to show up because they love your music,
isn't
there a little bit of something to that?
There's everything to that. I mean, I think there's I tell people all the time, like, I'll do acoustic gigs sometimes and, not a lot of people show up. I have the best time. Like, the most important thing to me is being able to talk to people and having the crowd there to interact with. And, Cody Johnson and I have this little pact. It's 5 or 5,000, same show.
Yeah, that's a good pact.
Yeah.
Because those people spent their money just like the other 5,000 would too.
And they earned it, and they deserve it.
So almost getting the sellout, does that also tie into, is that the best show you had of 2014? Is that the most memorable show?
No, most certainly not. I would say the most memorable show that we have had of 2014 was Larry Joe Taylor.
You actually remember that?
Oh, I remember it very vividly. You've got 2 ways that you can handle getting amped up for a show. There's substance, and then you can channel all your excitement and anxiety into energy.
Right.
And that's what happened that day. I had just nothing but water to drink, and I was just amped up.
That's the great thing about that festival is a lot of the artists take that same approach and can tell that same story.
Yeah.
That they really felt that they kind of put themselves to the next level and had their best show at Larry Joe Taylor's Texas Music Festival. And that's a good place to have a great show at.
It was amazing. I mean, it was dreamlike. I'll never forget it.
So now here we are, end of 2014. Yeah. What are you looking at in 2015?
Well, 2015, we're going to make a new record. We're going to make a new record in the spring. I don't have a name for it, but I do know it's going to transcend anything I've done before. It's going to be one of those records that's going to make some people uncomfortable at first. You know what I mean? It's going to kind of push the boundaries in a couple ways.
Right.
We're wanting to get back over to Europe next year. We're looking at that. We've got a jam-packed tour schedule that's going to take us way outside of Texas, but plenty of shows inside of Texas.
Sure.
And, just so many things. And things pop up all the time, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's just, you just got to jump on it.
Well, I'm excited to hear that, man.
And we're doing some more music videos.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Well, keep my number handy. I'd love to play a shoe shiner or something
I'll
like that.
put you in.
Well, that's great because I like to see the growth. And I know you like to see the growth too, and you're in the business side of the music business, and your camp likes to see the growth too. because we all love it down here, and we all nurture it down here, and we're all very protective and selfish of it down here, but that's the goal, is to see it grow, get as far and wide as we can.
You're exactly right, and there's a lot of artists in the world that go after music because they want to be, millionaire, they want to make money, but for me, it's just about living life like a movie, you know what I mean?
Nice.
And just getting out there and impacting as many people as you can.
Well, sign my table. Let's start
Yes.
playing songs and getting excited about 2015. Sam, thank you, buddy.
Hey,
Sam Riggs,
thank you.
everybody, right here. Sam Riggs and the Night People. Outrun the Sun is the record. Come back on the other side. Sam's going to play another one. You're watching Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Ram 1500. Y'all hang in there.
You don't know nothing about Texas strong.
Welcome back to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Ram 1500. Standing here with Sam Riggs, and the CD is called Outrun the Sun. But as he just told us, we got new stuff coming in 2015, and he's about to play a brand new one. One more time, Sam Riggs.
Thank you. The song is called Breathless. Baby, kill the lights, let your hair down slow. Breathe you in and out, strip away your doubt till we both know there's nothing left to say as the moment takes hold. So tell me with your heartbeat, wrap your love around me and never let it go. Oh, just one kiss from your Novocaine lips and you take all my pain away. Your body moves and it's speaking the truth, saying things that I can never say. Watching as you break me down so slow, leaving me breathless as you go. And just like a ring of fire burning in the dark, no matter where I've been, you pull me in again, straight to your heart. So baby, light me up, whisper me a spark, and walk me through the flames. Show me everything with everything you are. You are just one kiss from your Novocaine lips and you take all my pain away. Your body moves and speaking the truth, saying things that I can never say. Watching as you break me down so slow, leaving me breathless as you go. Oh, you leave me breathless. And girl, you know I just can't tell you no. Just one kiss from your Novocaine lips and you take all my pain away. Your body moves and it's speaking the truth, saying things that I can never say. No, just one kiss from your Novocaine lips and you take all my pain away. Your body moves and it's speaking the truth, saying things that I can never say. Watching as you break me down so slow, leaving me breathless as you go. Watching as you break me down so slow, leaving me breathless as you go.
How about it? I'm digging it.
Thank you.
So when you get ready to dish out copies of that record, I'm gonna need to have one now.
I'm gonna get you one.
No title yet though, so don't know what to call it.
No title, and that same way with Outrun the Sun, I didn't name it until the record label was calling and said, so do you got a name for this thing? Because it's already done.
All right, let's do one more when we come back,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk more about the 2015 Sam Riggs project. More with Sam Riggs. You're watching Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Ram 1500. Y'all stick around. brought to you by the Ram 1500. Again, find us online, LoneStarRoadsTV.com. And that way, if you miss any of the episodes, even today's, you can go back and catch them full length right there through the website, LoneStarRoadsTV.com. Thanks again to our friends at the Bigger Hat Store and our buddies there at the Ram 1500, that Motor Trend Truck of the Year. And Sam Riggs, good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Come and hang out.
My pleasure.
Congratulations on a great 2014.
Well, thank you.
And all the cool stuff that's going to happen in 2015.
It's an exciting time.
And right off the bat, 2015, you've been to Steamboat Springs for Music Fest 2015, which, by the way, we're going as well. Thank you to our friends at Wyndham Resort Rentals, Wyndham Vacation Rentals, Steamboat there, I should say. So thanks to them for housing us while we're up there. But you've been before, but not as a performer. But that's changing now.
Not as a performer, yeah. I went up there to scope it out a couple years ago and been trying to get back since, and we got invited to go this upcoming time, so we're excited.
Cool, man. Well, we'll meet you up there.
Absolutely.
Wyndham Vacation Rentals Steamboat.com is the website if you'd like to try to book your place up there. And of course, themusicfest.com is the website to find out all the great information. It's going to be a big week, that first week there in January. All right, Sam, thanks again. Look forward to seeing you up there, buddy.
Yes,
and
sir.
Thanks to everybody for watching out there on that side. We've had a wonderful Season 2 of Lone Star Roads. We appreciate your support, but most importantly, we appreciate your support of all these artists that we've brought through here each and every week. It's very important that you go out and support live music, see these shows, buy these tickets, buy these merchandise, and keep these guys and gals on the road 24/7, 365, so this music can continue to grow. Until next time, my name is Justin Frizzell. God bless you, and God bless our troops. Happy holidays, and God bless the great state of Texas. Sam, take us out, buddy, all right?
Yes, sir.
See you down the road.
All right, here's another brand new one. It's called Ghosts. Never been afraid of the dark or being alone. Never felt the chills roll down my back when the night winds moan. Never looked around the room when I wake up from a dream. Scared to look over my shoulder like somebody's watching me. I've never been afraid of things that I can't see. But girl, I'm going out of my mind, and I can't help myself. I'm caught between the winds of heaven and the gates of hell. Every night you haunt my dreams, and you won't let me go. Well, I used to have my doubts, but now I know I believe in ghosts. I know you're gone, but your memory's here to see me fall apart. Might not rattle chains, but it damn sure rattles my heart. The hair stands up on the back of my neck when I think about your kiss. I don't know how much longer I can go like this. Girl, I'm going out of my mind, and I can't help myself. I'm caught between the winds of heaven and the gates of hell. Every